What's that?
Awesome sauce! Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday evening. I hope you're having a beautiful one. This is Awesome Sauce Radio. I am your host, Blind Adam, the comic pimp. And like I said, thank you for letting me in your homes, into your hearts, as we test-a-da! Before we get started with the show, I'd like to thank my two sponsors. I would like to thank Big Apple Comic-Con. Big Apple Comic-Con comes back to the New Yorker Hotel December 17th. It's from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. with great guests, great comics, great collectibles, cosplay, sexy cosplay. I'm not going to do the after party for that show because it's just a one day. But December 17th, Big Apple Comic-Con. Tell them Blind Adam sent you. Also, it's about a month away now. Exotica returns to the New Jersey Convention Center, October 21st to the 23rd. The sexiest convention on God's green earth. Yeah. Awesome Sauce Radio will be there. And like I said, come on. Have a ball at Exotica, October 21st to 23rd. And I want to give a shout out to Alien Rob. I hope you're watching. Love you, man. And anyone else I need to give shout outs to real quick? I just wanted to say my grandmother watching up in heaven, who would have been 90 on Saturday, I love you. And this episode is dedicated to you. Happy 90th. Love you, Grandma. And with that, let's bring in the sexiest co-host on comic book podcasting in all history. She's awesome. She's talented. The lovely Autumn South.
Hi, welcome everybody to another Wednesday night with Awesome Sauce Radio. I am here with Mars.
Hi everybody.
Hey Mars, how you doing?
Yes, she is one of our most vaccinated.
All right, let's bring in one of the managers, the main man, Gary South.
Hello.
Hey. Let's bring in the other manager.
Tiki.
Crap, I forget his name. I apologize.
Big Tiki.
Right. And now, last but definitely not least, the sexy, the talented, the beautiful Michaela Cox. How you doing?
Hey.
Yay.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here. Very first podcast ever. So excited.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Maybe after this one, you'll do multiple podcasts in the future. You'll have so much fun doing this one. So
I have one already booked. So yeah.
there you go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, Jess, can you please tell the Awesome Sauce audience what you do?
Oh.
I said, can you please tell the audience what you do?
Are we talking about me?
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry,
oh
Michaela.
my God. I'm already embarrassing myself.
No, don't worry about it. There's lots of people in the room.
Oh my goodness. Well, I used to have blonde hair and then I recently went pink. So right now I have I'm an OnlyFans girl. I do adult scenes, but at the moment I'm kind of on a hiatus. So because I just had a baby, well, I say just, but he's always a baby to me. Yeah, so I'm basically camming a lot. So I am on camera a lot. So it should be should be comfortable with this, you know.
Hey, relax, relax. You're amongst friends, and you're amongst friends here.
Yeah.
Will you be at Exotica this year?
I'm gonna try to make it actually. Um, I only found out it was coming up recently, and I was like, oh my goodness, I've been kind of out of the loop, and I think this would be the time, especially with the new movie coming out that I'm gonna be in, and I'm like, I feel like this is the time I should be going. If there's any time to go, it is now.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of trying to do a lot with it this time.
So, speaking of the new movie, how excited are you for Pornado?
Oh my god. Even just hearing it, I just like crew my pants a little. I'm just like, oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea. I have been talking about this a lot. I told everyone about it. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be in this movie. I almost like, it's not that I was like forgot about it, but I was like, you know how things take a while, you know, and then all of a sudden one day out of the blue, I get this amazing message in the morning hearing about it, and I'm just like, this was the message I was needing in my life. And I was like, yes, yes, so much yes. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. That was my long way of saying I'm really excited.
Cool.
Made right here in this room, right?
Yeah,
90% of it was written.
Yeah, most of Pornado, the script that we have now, was thought of in this very room. Lots of typing,
Inspiration.
Oh my god.
lots of brainstorming.
Lots of
Most of the
imagination.
editing is going to be done also after the fact in this very room.
The thing is like I'm over here like,
Damn.
working, and he's like, "What do you think about aliens coming down from Earth?" I'm like, "I'm over here twerking, like trying to work," and you're like,
like as she's
"What do you
scanning.
think if this character does this, and then this happens, and this happens?" And I'm like, "Sounds cool." Like
Fantasizing.
while I'm like trying to in the middle of like stripping for strangers. I love that.
I was always getting texts, you know, from Elliot, from Rob, being like, "We just came up with this, you know, I just came up with this new thing," and you know, it'd be like a 5-hour phone conversation at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's because he's like everywhere.
Rob
Up all
loves
night
to
to get
talk.
a
He loves to like get his ideas out, and that's the great thing working with Rob on this film. There's so many crazy ideas. It is just going to be off the wall. It is going to be so much fun to film, and everybody involved with it is just going to have a wonderful time. I can guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Michaela.
Yeah.
What are you playing in Pornado?
Okay, so the news anchor or the news whatever, what are they called? I'm so dizzy. What are those people called? I'm gonna be one of those. He said there was a few other he could put me in as. So like as if there's someone that can't do it, like you know, hide me in some makeup. I don't know if I want to give away too much. Like I kind of
I don't. Gary, as the EP on the movie, what are we allowed and not allowed to talk about?
We're pretty good with everything that we've talked about in the past about like how people are
Alright.
sucked up in the tornado and things like that.
Yeah, but she has a specific.
So she has like a specific role in the movie, and she can talk about it because there's gonna be different areas in the movie where there's gonna be interviewers, and there's gonna be reporters there. I know Lola Bastianato is gonna be one of them as well, and so is Katie Morgan. So there's gonna be 3 different reporters. They're going to be battling it out for the top story, and Michaela's part is going to be one of those people who are going to be battling it out with Katie Morgan and Lola.
Okay, yeah, reporter, so news anchor, close.
I'm like, best news anchor wins, bitch.
Yeah.
So,
That'll be my goal. Is like I want to make the news anchor role. I want that so bad, and I'm gonna stomp on anyone to get it. I'm gonna get that story.
what the hell is yeah, like Anchorman but with women.
There you go. That
Like
that
a
kind of
movie.
explains it.
But
See-
with aliens.
See, that's the thing with this
Anchorman the
movie.
movie but with aliens.
Yeah, that's the thing with the movie. Like
Sorry,
it,
that's hilarious.
it incorporates so many different things from different comedy movies. Like she said, it has an Anchorman vibe. It has a Sharknado vibe. It has like
Let's
you
not
know,
forget Spaceballs.
yeah, exactly. Spaceballs. Like there's so many different things that are all added into this film that it's just going to be a whole bunch of fun. Like it's going to be nonstop comedy. And it's going to be great.
It
So
reminds me of that. Oh,
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Go ahead.
It just reminds me of acting school. Like
Mhm.
I like just some of the things that Rob was telling me. Like I obviously can't give away some of the stuff. I was just like, oh my god, I know this is gonna be like being on set is gonna be like back to acting school where we're just fucking laughing and having so much fun. That is partly why I am so excited because I just know it's going to be so much fun.
Oh
And
yeah.
we're going to like watch the finished product and we're all going to be just like, oh my fucking god, this is amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All the bloopers reels are going to be amazing for this.
totally.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in another cast member, JV, who is going to be
Yo,
Hey.
how's everybody?
good.
What's going on, Awesome Sauce family? I am JB Wheels. Hold on, repping my Autumn South merch. Today, I will be playing Dobe Diamond, who will be getting some revenge on the lead Evan Stone.
Oh yes,
Nice.
it is going to be that storyline right there in and of itself is just insane.
Yeah.
Exactly. We have porn stash and we have Jason in the chat too as well.
Yeah.
What's up, Porn
Porn
Stash?
stash is
Stash
in
is
here.
They
all
are
about
they are
tornado.
so excited for Pornado. They're just like, let's make this happen. Like,
Can I give us Porn Stash a shout out real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Porn
man,
Stash, I
go
want to
for
say thank you for finding that Nick Fury movie for me. That just like made my night. You know,
Yeah,
they helped me
Porn
locate
Stash.
the David Hasselhoff Nick Fury movie. So thanks, guys.
So, Michaela,
Mhm.
you said that you do cam shows, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so what platforms do you use, and where can our followers find you if they would want to come and do one of your shows?
Mainly, I'm on Chatterbait. I love
Okay.
Chatterbait. I was thinking about trying many vids out, but mainly, yeah, Chatterbait. That is my go-to.
Okay.
I love it, love it, love it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, if you go to Exotica, would you think about going with Chatterbait and their booth, or would you have like your own separate thing?
To be honest, I would. I don't know. I kind of want to go to the Pornado booth. Is there one?
There
I'm
is an
not
Awesome
sure.
Sauce Radio booth.
Yeah. So basically,
Awesome Sauce Radio.
our booth, Awesome Sauce Radio,
Uh-huh.
is going to play host to 90% of the people that are in the movie. We're going to be doing interviews the entire time of the event with everybody that's involved. And then also Jay from Why Not is going to be hosting some of the actresses and actors that are going to be in the film as well at his booth.
But we should be.
Yeah, we try to get our booths as close together as possible. That way, you know, if somebody's traveling from one to the other, because I'm also going to be doing photography for Jay while we're down there.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we're trying to get everybody into those two groups at
It's
those
like a
booths.
family.
Yeah, so it's going to be awesome. And if you want to film something with us while we're down there, we're more than willing to have Autumn here, and you guys you do whatever. We like to make silly TikToks and all sorts of
Oh,
different stuff.
I love TikTok.
Yeah.
I love TikTok.
Can I do that too? I'm right here. I do TikToks too.
I'm such a nerd. Like, I love it.
We're already friends. Like I know
Awesome. I can't wait to like meet you in person.
Yeah, Autumn got me on TikTok heavy.
Pillow, so I already knew that we would be like each other.
Yeah, 100%.
Get out of here. But then, like you just see people and you're like, yeah.
Yep, exactly. So, have you ever been to the Exotica events before? So
Me?
just so our people know,
Who, me?
Michaela.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you
Yes.
suck
I'm sorry.
Sorry, there's so many people in the room. Yes, I have. That's actually how I met Rob, was at Exotica. And that's when I fell in love with Pornado originally. Like, this is like a long time ago, in like 2015.
It
Oh
may
my
have been
god.
2016 because I think I met you at
2016?
Exotica 2016.
It might have been 2016 then. I thought it was 2015, but you might be right.
So Michaela,
You probably are right.
what is your favorite part of Exotica when you're there? Like, what do you like to go and see or partake in while you're at the event?
Well, it was my first one, and I actually kind of, I hate saying this, but I kind of actually enjoyed it a little more than AVN. Um, I can't believe I'm saying that, but AVN's gonna hate me for that. Well, I just found like, I don't know, it was just really like going around. Like, I guess I had a little more leeway to go around and meet people. You know, I was less under like pressure to like do my hours and sit there. You know, like I was, well, there a little bit, but you know, I could go around and have fun. It was just fun.
I think the difference may be that Exotica is more fan driven, where Alien's more industry driven.
Yeah, that could be what it was. It could be. I don't know. It just felt, maybe it was more easygoing, and I'm Canadian, so I'm easygoing, and I like easygoingness.
There you go.
You know, I
Yeah,
like
and
to chill.
that's kind of what we felt when we went to Exotica for the first
Hmm.
time. New Jersey, for us, the first time having our own booth was kind of stressful.
Yeah.
And we were right next to the stage, like all the people coming by and everything. But when we went the second time to DC, it was like a whole different world. Like, it was so chill. Everybody there was like awesome. We got to walk around, experience all the stuff, and we weren't as worried about being at the booths and stuff as
Yeah,
for
because
the
going
entire
with my
time.
free cams, like, have you ever went with Chatterbait before?
I have never actually gone with Chatterbait. I don't even have their contact info to do that, but I figure I just have to ask a few industry friends, and
If you
they'll.
need it, I can get it for you.
Oh, what do you know? There
Literally,
you
it's
go.
the
Thank
same
you.
thing- It's the same thing as the rest of them. You just email them and say that you want to go.
Yep.
Since you
Oh.
stream on Chatterbait, you can go for free.
Yep.
Like, they
Oh,
can just
nice.
Yep. They'll
Nice.
pay for your VIP pass and everything, and you just show
Oh,
up.
cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
And then you cam there at the booth. So.
Yeah, I saw that. I see them do that at AVN all the time, and I would love to be one of. I would love that. Like, I actually.
Yeah, you can
I
do that. All
really.
you have to do is email them and just say,
Yeah.
hey, I am going to be here, and they should have some like guest list to put you on.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what-
Sounds fairly easy to do.
that's what we do for my free cams.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't, because I've streamed with my free cams booth there. That's what I did.
Oh,
last time I
nice.
was there.
That's
So-
what I'm going with.
They just, all you do is email them. They say, okay, we'll put you on the list, and then you just show up there, give them your name.
Oh.
And that's a super fun way to experience Exotica for any.
That's really fun. That was
Yeah.
honestly, I had the best time.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
I
gonna
bet.
do that again because that's really.
Yeah, because it also kind of frees you up because you're not required to stay at their booth the entire time streaming.
Yeah.
Actually, they have some shifts of girls that'll come in, some will go out. Spaces will free up during the day, so that welcomes you to go and walk around the event and actually
And then you
interact
can
with the
come
vendors
back
and
and
everything.
then-
Wait, do you go around with it? Like, I've seen some girls like literally walking with their laptop, and they got the little light
Oh,
on
yeah.
it. You can do that?
but
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can either do it like there's the booth that you stand in.
Yeah.
And the laptop can be facing you, or you can turn it around and see like all the people walking behind you. And since you're at Exotica, like you put that in the chat, they're not gonna care if there's like a bunch of other people in the background.
Yeah.
So you can like the girls will pull like people off of the freaking
Off
like
the floor.
walking and like
Yeah.
start talking to them and like stuff like that.
Yeah. I actually was online once.
And then they'll get people in there, and but that's too complicated. Like that's too much work for me. I'm just like I'm gonna sit in this booth and I'm
I'm
gonna
here
stream for
by
a
my
little bit.
stuff, so.
I'd probably walk around a little. Do you have to bring your own equipment, or do they have like stuff
Yeah,
all
you
set up?
Just bring your
Bring your computer. That's it.
computer and your webcam.
Okay. Okay.
for your camera,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
They
then
set
they
you
have
up with
like
a ring light and everything. They have their
ring
own
light
internet.
and the internet,
Nice. Okay.
and then you can
Sounds
just
pretty
in there
good.
like put like they usually give you like a space and you put your like business cards out there or whatever you want and
Mhm.
dance around. That's pretty much all we did.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way I'd want to go because that'd be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
It is really
Yeah. And they
You
steal
get
the
to-
show. Like I've actually worked on Chatterbait one time when I think it must have been where's the other one? Chicago? There's an Exotica in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Miami, DC.
Chicago, Miami,
Yeah.
DC.
I think it was the Chicago one, and it wasn't even that long ago, a few months ago. Anyway, I was like, why am I even working this weekend? Because it was like all the views were on like these girls. I'm like, oh. Like I was like, why am I
Yeah.
working this weekend? I should just like
Big one.
watch Netflix and play Fortnite. Like screw this.
There you go. So other than
So you
camming,
play Fortnite?
Oh fuck
That's what I
yeah!
was
Oh
gonna
my god,
ask.
I'm obsessed. Yeah.
so other than camming, do you do any type of streaming outside of that, like gaming or anything?
Yeah, I stream on Twitch, but I'm just setting it up again. I'm redoing my Twitch stream because I took a whole year off because um life issues. Just it was just too hard with the baby, and now I'm trying to get back into it because I was doing IRL mainly with the baby. I did stream Fortnite on
Yeah.
there a little bit, but I don't have a PC. I have a Mac. I'm a gamer that has a Mac. Like, don't make me cry right now.
hard.
Mac gang. Sorry.
Do you have the M1 Mac or do you have an older Mac?
I have an older MacBook 11. I have a newer MacBook, actual desktop, but I don't like. I need to build me a PC.
Uh,
I
I
play
can
on
also help with
PlayStation
that.
4.
so can I.
Yeah.
So can I.
Yeah.
I
JB
I
has
already
how
know
to
what
build
I.
a computer.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
built me very pretty computers.
Well,
Like,
I've been obsessed with like building my own for like a while now because I like to live vicariously. So I follow like Tech Lead and all those people on YouTube. Like
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. So I know all the parts I want. I just I'm just not there yet. I'm a single mom. I'm almost there. I'll build
feel
one
you.
eventually.
I learned how to build computers by watching Linus Tech Tips on YouTube.
exactly. So I just tell him, I'm like, "Ooh, can we get this? I want this one, this one, this one."
Yeah,
You
I'm gonna
find
go with
that,
the
like,
Nvidia. As much I actually wanted to go with a AMD because I also wanted to mine crypto on it, but
Yeah.
on my off time. But I decided to go with Nvidia because it's better for Fortnite.
I can attest to the crypto mining. It takes a lot of electricity.
It does. I want to get solar panels.
That's a good idea if you're gonna
Exactly.
do
I know.
crypto
Michaela,
mining.
where are you
That's
based
what
out
we
of?
were talking about.
I'm
before.
Vegas, and there's lots
Are
of sun here.
Yeah, that's not
I love
Yeah.
Vegas. You don't have to sell me on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's hot here. You're kidding me? I'm like,
Especially if you, depending on how many you need, especially out there, and you can get paid, like a half solar panel.
I think they would. Yeah, there's a government
Like, how
program
many
at a
would
certain-
you need to actually pay into it where the
A lot.
the government had to pay you
A
for
lot.
making energy for them?
You'd have to have some pretty big solar panels.
You'd
Because
be
that's what
better
I'm
off
saying.
go-
Like,
You'd be better off going with wind energy.
Yeah.
well, I think you have to get the Tesla Powerwall, and otherwise they literally give it back to the grid, and then you still
Yeah.
like it's not really a fair system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what she was
Interesting.
talking about because apparently if it goes back into the system, then they can regulate that and see how much your power that you're putting into it, and then they would pay you a monthly fee for putting power back into the grid.
like they're paying you to make more energy for them.
Yeah, you don't even get it. So if there's a power outage, you have no power unless you get the Tesla Powerwall.
Yeah.
And then you got to mortgage those things. Like it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a fair system. Like,
Oh,
and they
wow.
penalize these DIYers. It's literally corruption. But
Mhm.
we don't have to
Anything
get into
make a
that.
quick
But
buck off of people.
Okay, doke.
You know, that's what I don't understand. They say they want to go green, but then they make it so damn difficult to do it and
Mhm.
so expensive. Instead of just letting people like you said, they damn the DIYers. Like just let them do it.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
like illegal to be off grid, and if you do go off grid, you have to pay like $100,000 or something to like get a permit, and it's like you have to be so far out of the residential area. It's so unfair, and it's illegal to collect rainwater for drinking, although they apparently have forever chemicals. Oh, I'm a little bit of a nerd. I'm on YouTube all the time,
It's
researching
also
everything.
Cars, it's illegal for an
It's-
Apple car.
Yeah.
Like, they
It's-
got
YouTube is the
nothing
new
to make
educational
sure
system.
that's not
Oh yeah,
There we go.
yeah.
100%.
Oh, now you have to buy an electric car.
Yeah, but listen, what I heard the other day on I was reading something, it was on Facebook, so obviously it's real, but they were talking about how they were going to make the cars, but make them all luxury, but then you had to pay per, like, if you wanted heated seats, now you have to pay $9.99 a month if you want to have heated seats in your car,
Oh,
because all they do is they put in a little code and it unlocks the ability to make your seats heated. So now you're paying a monthly fee for your car on top of your car payment for like your
That's so
probably
stupid.
I
your
just got my
sound,
car. No.
because they'll probably only have like XM, so you only have to fucking buy that. Your heated seats, your heated steering wheel, your ability to use like different applications.
So basically,
Oh my.
they're making cars like a
Like
video game.
it's gonna
Mhm.
cost you $2 every time you roll down your window, bitch.
What?
$2 every time you roll that
Oh my
shit
God.
up. And can you imagine?
Oh my God.
Like that's the type of shit that scares me.
I
Well,
mean,
Like,
they're already making self-driving Ubers. I saw a Facebook video about that, where it's a self-driving car that picked up this person and drove him to his destination, and there was nobody in the Uber and everything. And I was just like, "Oh my gosh, the future has arrived! Oh my goodness!"
Oh God.
Self-driving Ubers.
Oh
I'm
God.
just
Yeah.
I'm just saying if they do that for wheelchairs, I'm screwed.
He said, "I'm screwed."
You-
What are you gonna do, JC?
you can only spin your wheels
Right.
like
Wheelchair assistance. How's he gonna
200
get in
times
there?
a day or something.
Yeah, and then I got a monthly fee to make sure that it works.
Gee, that'd be crazy.
Ouch.
No, I'm gonna limit the times that you go back up and down like on this shit like this.
Nah, JB will.
Because he be
Yes.
in my living room all the way
Yes,
back,
Mom.
like this, just trying
Okay.
to just sleeping.
All right, so back to questions. Adam, did you have any more questions?
Yeah, I do actually. You said that you actually also shot scenes.
Who, me?
Yes.
In your scene crew, have you ever done anal?
Of course I have. Yeah,
And
my
you
friends
are-
used to call me the anal queen.
Because Gary and Autumn know where I'm going with this.
Oh,
Do you have any
Lord.
advice for doing anal for your first time?
Oh, easy. Don't eat for a long time. Use lots of coconut oil. Make sure you're very cleaned out, because like you don't want to be all tensed up because you're scared. That's not all. You want to be super clean. That way you can relax and you push out. Push out so that it goes in.
Okay.
Right? I mean, that's all the right. I think that's all the right advice. I don't know.
I mean,
Because Adam is going to get pegged with Exotica.
Gary,
Who's
if
getting
you could
pegged?
show the
Blind
artwork,
Adam.
that would be amazing.
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
and always put in a big giant butt plug for at least a half hour before you get pegged.
There you go, Adam.
That sounds like that's the most
You
important
need a
part.
gigantic butt plug.
Make that number one on your list.
Yeah, let it sit there for a while. Maybe go to sleep in it the night before or something.
I think we can get you a free one at my free cams booth. We'll just give it to you, and then you can put it in.
Amazon, stop.
I swear to God, Adam, I'm going to make that a meme. And it's going to have you looking over this way, going Amazon stop in a fucking comic bubble.
Just
the comic book strip. Like,
Look back at it.
this next question is to Michaela and Autumn, and I guess Mars can answer it as well. Better to give, hand job or blowjob?
I think blowjob.
blowjob. 100%.
Is it better to give a hand job or a blowjob?
I would say
More fun
blowjob
for me.
100%. Yes, blowjob, you agree?
Blowjob.
Yeah. because you know the hand is always coming in.
Yeah, you're doing both anyway.
Like you're always going to do a little bit of this no matter what, right?
There you go.
So technically, you're doing a handy already.
Yeah.
From something. So I would say blowy because you get both. Am I wrong or am I wrong?
Oh,
Right?
she's over here like, I haven't heard you yet.
I'm still debating.
You're still debating.
I guess it would depend.
You're put. I mean, well, like you gotta,
Ah.
you know, the way of the dick sucking. Depends.
Depends on how
That
much
big
is it.
tiki's like,
Like,
what?
well, if they just want a hand job, then I'm just gonna give them a hand job. I'm like, okay, give me the $50, bye. Like, no, if they want a book job, I'll give them a
I will be
book job.
right back on cam
I don't
here in a
need-
second,
I
guys.
can do it with no hands. I don't need the hands. So that's all I'm saying. That's why I'm
Okay.
it. I mean, like, yeah. I'm just saying, the hands is an option. I don't need to do it with hands.
Her arms wear out too soon.
Why? That she has little muscles. Like what?
No.
Excuse me,
You
Michaela.
have nowhere to
hmm
If you could fuck a superhero, who would you fuck?
A superhero, Thor.
Thor?
As long as the actor is what's his name, Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
Alright, that works.
All right.
Left hand's a little bit longer.
I mean, it's really Thor or Aquaman. Like there's
You said Thor or Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Aquaman. Oh, ooh, that's a tough one. Oh, sorry. That's a good. He's a good one too.
Yeah, Jason.
Sir. Like,
Alright, thank you for not saying Batman. That's the most common answer. If you go through the show's history, that's the most common answer to the question.
I got my secret weapon. You know, it's called the pacifier. It's my secret trick.
I'm pretty sure more.
Michaela, do you have any advice for newcomers?
New advice for what? Wait, what?
Do you have any advice for newcomers?
Newcomers to the industry?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, oh my God. I think they just have to understand how to use Twitter, and oh God. I mean, I could probably write a novel on this. I don't know. Like, there's so much.
Well, if you
But
had to pick
I
like the
think
top 3 things.
Top 3 things.
Yeah.
I would say go with a good agent and make sure they are a good agent. Ask around, ask questions. Copy what porn stars are doing. I would say get a Twitter, see what the top porn stars are doing, who they're following, and kind of, post like they're doing until you fake it till you make it a little bit.
Okay.
That, like, look the part, like, brand yourself, have a good name, something like that. I think that's, well, I don't know. That's what I would do.
Alright,
If I
cool.
was new, I would try to just brand myself.
Branding is everything. in this industry.
Yeah.
SEO is your friend.
yes.
What's my friend?
SEO.
Okay.
Search engine optimization.
Oh, okay. You and your acronyms.
So, Michaela, what is your favorite type of scene to film?
You know what? I kind of actually like doing girls when it's like with one of my friends, and it like because it feels like we're just having so much fun, and it's silly. Or any scene with like Chad White or something like that, especially the rough ones.
There you go.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, and when Autumn started doing girl scenes, she's like, "This is so much more fun. Like, why do I even worry about it?"
Aw, it's fun when you work with your friends. And it feels like you're just like hanging out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about me.
hmm
So,
Sorry, my ass was in your face. Like,
do you have your own channels on like Pornhub or any of the other tube sites?
I do have a channel people follow. I haven't posted yet. Obviously I have an OnlyFans and many vids. I'm kind of rebuilding myself because I did kind of disappear for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't really my choice. Just one of those like don't date assholes moments, So
Yeah.
I'm back. Here I am.
One of those
Rebuilding.
life happens moments.
yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
But
does.
you know,
Well, we're glad that you're back in the industry because you seem like an awesome person, and
well, thank you.
this industry definitely
I
needs
can't wait to
awesome
be
people.
working with you in Pornado.
I know. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Yes, thank you for your comeback. Come back.
Yeah, thank you. I can't wait. I can't wait to work with all of you. It's gonna be so fun.
I'm excited. We're just gonna be talking tech the entire time.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, Michaela, are you binging anything at the moment?
Am I
Nerd-wise?
Netflix wise?
Yeah.
Um.
Netflix, Disney Plus.
Oh god. Okay. Okay, I just okay, obviously everyone already it's come and gone. Everyone did Stranger Things season 4, but Jesus Christ, did anyone like it as much as I did? Because I actually
I
really
loved
liked
it.
it. Because I really liked it. But that was like, last month. The world moves fast.
Hey, it's a matter of month. Eddie played Master of Puppets. I geeked out at 4 in the morning. I got a knock.
Oh.
You
I don't
want a
think
noise violation?
I don't think I've seen that Master of Puppets. But sorry, and I didn't hear what you said after that either.
Sorry. Yeah, just
Yeah, so-
basically. So after Stranger Things, what else are you binging?
Well, I'm just currently watching Netflix right now, although I do have Disney Plus. I what else do I have? I had Hulu, but I don't right now. But so what am I watching? What's that one called? It's the Keys. They have Keys, Lock and Key. I'm just watching the new season of Lock and Key.
Oh,
But I have ADD, so sometimes I forget and I have to like rewatch some. So I have to go back and I gotta fix that.
Same.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that because remember we binge watched all of them,
Yeah.
and we were like, I was like, dude, I found this series, let's watch it. We binged all of it, and then we were like waiting forever for season 2.
My problem is like when we binge watch stuff and then there's like a wait time in between watching it again. I forget everything, so I have to go binge watch it all again and then go back to the next.
Dude, like
I do that.
Yeah, you're such a baby because honestly, I was buying Stargate fucking DVDs, box sets from FYE years ago, and I would go there and I would be like, oh fuck, season 8's coming out on DVD, gotta go grab that. Spend my only $50 on Stargate season 8, and those fucking like little tube squishy things with like the lickable candy in it. And I would go around and watch Stargate, and I was like 18. That's what I did when I was 18 and 19 years old. And go to college.
I mean, that seems like a cool thing to do, though,
Yeah.
because Stargate's just awesome.
I mean,
Okay, I never actually got into Stargate, but I used to love Star Trek.
Canada.
How did
Star Trek was awesome.
I'm a Trekkie. I like Star Trek though, so yeah, I'm not totally terrible unless you like make fun of Trekkies.
No, Star Trek is awesome.
I love Star Trek.
I said they make everything nerdy that's good in Canada.
Well,
said that once
I never
before.
liked Smallville either. And that was made in Canada. That was like made up the street from my house. Like that was like down the street from the strip club I worked. It was on the street of the strip club I worked. Never mind.
Yeah, we were.
But so speaking on that, since you know where these things are being filmed, does that kind of ruin the magic for you when you're watching?
I think so. And I don't know, I just didn't like this. I don't know what it is, but I really don't like the style of the Canadian shows. Maybe I just really don't like being in Canada. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I have
maybe.
American fever. But there's some of the shows are better now. I think they're more what's the word? Cinematic. Cinematic. I like how they're cinematic now, and they tell so much more, and they're just so much more beautiful than they were back then. Like everything's a movie. Each episode's a movie. But back then it was just like, little series of, it was all teenager-y stuff, like, which, I mean, I did like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and stuff like that. Like I did like some teen stuff, but I just didn't like Smallville and Stargate. I don't know why. They reminded me of each other in some way.
Yeah, and I can see where you're coming from on
Yeah,
there.
Smallville was weird, but there was like right after that was Battlestar Galactica. Watched Battlestar Galactica fucking religiously, like all the time.
Yeah, I didn't like that one either.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Which
watching
I love
shows on
sci-fi.
CW. like how they're all very similar to each other, like how they're shot and how the storylines play
Exactly.
out.
No, that's how it is because on the Sci-Fi Channel, like if you watched all of 10 seasons of Stargate and you watched other things on the Sci-Fi Channel, there's like a 99% that there's at least one person that you're gonna find in that said show that's been on Stargate. Like they all like acted in the same. I
Ah.
guess the Sci-Fi Channel had like a groupie thing that they like cast everybody in because they would always be in like different shows, and you're like, hey, that's the same person from this movie, this TV show, da 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 da, and they have like it was like a little. They did it. I think that's what they did with the CW too, because people start like playing other actors. You know,
They could see good actors if they wanted to use some of the same actors.
no, but they use
They knew
it's
people
very
would remember
true.
them.
Yeah,
Like, this one was from here. I remember this person played this person.
yeah, but it was
Cool. Excuse me, Michaela.
Hmm.
How competitive is the like? How intense is the Las Vegas adult entertainment stand?
How competitive?
Yeah,
I don't think it is. Is it? I don't
no,
think
I'm not
so.
sure. I just want to know, like,
I don't think it is. Like, there's just not as much stuff being shot. But like, if you live in Vegas, like, you'll get work in Vegas. There's work here. I mean, I mainly work for Brazzers. When I do work, they're the people that hire me back the most. So I like working for them the most too. Um, and then every other company, because you know you're gonna have to go to LA for it. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I hate having to go to LA for work. I just want to go home and just go to work and come home.
There you go. So Porn Stash Podcast said this is the last season of Lock and Key.
oh salty.
Oh, really? It didn't get renewed?
A 2 season, oh, they're gonna leave you on a cliff.
And then we have a comment here from Big Remo, Awesome Sauce Radio. What's up, brother?
Wait, who is that from?
Says Big Remo.
Big Remo.
Thank you for joining the show.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Everyone in the chat, thank you for stopping by. Our special. This is the Pornado the movie special. With we're talking about Pornado the movie, which is in the process. When are we going to be starting filming Pornado?
We're going to be starting filming in October at Exotica.
Nice.
So,
I know you guys were talking about the bloopers of the movie earlier. I just want everybody to know half the bloopers are probably going to be me. 'Cause I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I think for the first movie, my role is like super short, but I've never acted before in my life, so I'm super nervous. Cause Gary South over here just called me on a whim and was like, "I'm writing the movie and I'm putting you in it," and I was like, "Okay, like, just tell me what I gotta do." But
No,
yeah.
listen, Jay, it's not him and Rob. I had a whole conversation about you before this happened. About
Oh, I didn't
how
even know
you
there
could
was like
be
a conversation. I thought he just
He'd
was
be
like, "Hey, I'm
"Get
writing the
your
movie you're in."
handicapped
Like,
wheelchair friend to play this to both of you, because I already know. And then they're both like, yes, this is a great idea. I'll
So-
call him right
Well,
the fuck now.
like you always say, you are everyone's girlfriend's favorite handicap, so we had to
That's
have
true.
you in the film.
yeah.
that's true.
You know,
And then he was like, yes, JB will love this part.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
type it up.
Yeah.
I'm typing it up just for him.
Half the
Yeah,
bloopers
man.
are gonna be me though. So.
Excuse me, JD. At least you know what you're doing. I still have no clue what I'm doing in this movie yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you just wait at him.
Oh, I know it's gonna be something good at him. So
We were actually thinking about having you play a pivotal role in the Clams Casino.
Okie doke.
And that's
I
all
wonder
can say.
what that would be.
All right, I want to be surprised.
That's all I can elaborate on at this point.
All right, cool. I wanna be surprised.
So Michaela, you said you're a
Mhm.
nerd.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing in the nerd world? So like comics or collectibles or a movie. Like what would be like your favorite thing that's nerdy?
My favorite thing that's nerdy? I mean, other than everything I already mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have like
pick one for like
if
ever.
if I had to pick one thing forever,
Yeah.
forever, gaming.
Yeah.
But is that nerdy anymore? Or is that kind of cool now?
It's kind
Because
of
it's
cool
like
now. Like,
2022.
What type of gaming? Like just
Because I feel
like
like that's no
gaming,
longer like a nerdy thing. Okay, okay, wow, okay, that's not nerdy. Oh crap.
I think it depends on the type
Okay.
of game, though.
Well, I'm like literally sitting around all day learning how to code at the moment. I don't know.
There you go.
I mean,
So
I don't know if that's nerdy either, though.
what if
Maybe
you
I'm not a
like,
nerd.
We're nerds. You know, just
Okay.
I think everything. I want to excuse me. I want to see as the panel if you agree with me on this. I think everything that was once considered nerdy is now in some weird way become mainstream.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, like when you asked me that, I was like, wait, it's actually pretty popular now. I'm like, wait, is that even nerdy? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Even Comic-Con is like super
Even-
cool.
Yeah,
Even
it's just-
coding, like, there's coding rock stars out there that are like in magazines. Who are like, look at me, I made $1 billion because I coded this app. Like, yeah, I'm awesome. It's like
Yeah, I want to code on the side. I want to
Yeah,
automate my
it's like-
life.
Silicon Valley is the new Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
So
excuse me. I remember when wearing a comic book T-shirt out in public was like taboo,
Oh yeah,
and now it's just like, wait, did you? It's just so normal now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Like if you wore that at a certain age, people would just call you a loser and be like, "Grow up! Like, what the hell are you doing?" It's like, what? I like it. It's like I'm allowed to like what I like. Autumn, what was your question? You were
I
gonna.
don't even remember now.
You said something about you were gonna like categorize something, I believe, if you had
I
to
don't
choose.
fucking know what I was. I don't know.
Okay.
I just brain farted it out. I needed it right out of my fucking brain. because
Sorry,
I don't
Autumn.
remember it.
You can kick
So,
me in the
Michaela,
balls
are
again
you
later.
Are you in the comic books or anything like that? Is there any? Do you dive into that world at all?
I like Marvel, but I do not read comic books, but I love the Marvel movies and I love the universe. I'm super into it. I got a little too excited about like, you know, the Infinity Stones and all that. Like I got a little too into it, but you know, I think
That's
it's
awesome.
cool. I think
Yeah.
I love the whole thing. I love Marvel. I'm not that much into DC. I like Marvel.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So Adam, where does your? I've never even asked you this. What is your favorite out of DC and Marvel? Who do you like the best?
Daredevil is the thing that really got me in the comics.
Okay.
Don't know if that's going to come up on screen real well, but you know, I'll never forget. Once again, God rest my friend Caitlin's soul. When I first found out that I had retinitis pigmentosa, which is my eye condition, we were in special ed class together, and she handed me. She says, "Why are you crying?" And I told her that I was going blind, and she was just like, "Why don't you feel sorry for yourself? There's a blind superhero." Handed me a Daredevil comic book, and it's been love ever since.
That's awesome. See, now I see more of where you come from just hearing that story because that's the first time I've heard that, and that's freaking awesome, man. Like I love that story. That's great. Like, props to you. I have more respect for you now than I ever have.
Yeah, and then through the world of comic books and stand-up comedy and movies, I was like, you know what, hey man, there's nothing really all that wrong with me except that I don't see all that well.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, honestly, you walk faster than I do, and you go around things, and I'm like, how the hell are you doing this? Like, it was crazy. He came to visit us, and like, I was like, do you need help? He's just like off. He's like leading us while we're walking with him. I'm like, how in the hell are you doing this?
I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. Adam has inspired me as well. So,
Yeah.
you know,
So he just
Just,
shortens
you know.
his long strides for me while he's walking. He's going faster than I am. I'm like,
So, Michaela,
Mm-hmm.
what was it that inspired you, or maybe even made you get into the industry?
Oh man. Okay, so I was kind of like the nerdy nerd, not like cool nerd growing up, like nerd, like everyone didn't want to talk to me nerd, and I just didn't want to be the invisible nerd anymore. And so I went the opposite direction and kind of became the person that people were paying attention to
Yeah.
instead of the one that was invisible.
Okay.
Which is it's the weird true story. It was like the true thing that got me kind of attracted to that industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super cool though, because a lot of people, if they're in the position of being the nerd who doesn't get attention, are afraid to even make that jump to go into something like this because either of like body positivity issues or just I've always been made fun of and nobody wants to hang out with me, who's going to watch me do this type thing. So I think it's really awesome that you made that jump and you were able to succeed and do well at what you were and coming into the industry. I think that's freaking awesome.
Mhm.
So, did you guys already ask like any advice for people who want to come into the industry that's new? Yeah,
Adam asked that.
Adam did. Okay, I didn't hear that when we were going. So,
Mm-hmm.
any advice to shy girls who are nerdy that want to come into the industry, since you pretty much have that on
Or
lock?
guys in wheelchairs.
What did JP say?
He said, "Or guys in wheelchairs."
Or guys.
How about girls in wheelchairs?
I mean that too.
You know,
There's
there's
That
probably
could
a
be
fetish
cool.
for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's someone out there for every genre.
Yeah.
I feel like you just gotta start with an OnlyFans these days.
Yeah.
The shy girls are the ones that's easier for them to like me. I just make up a character. Like it's the same kind of fucking thing. You have a whole other side to you, but I'm Gemini, so I've always felt that way.
Yeah.
I've always felt that like my two personalities existing together, like light and dark. You know what I mean? And like painting a pastel
I
dark.
don't know. I think that we should have you, Michaela, and Mars do a like full blown gaming thing at Exotica.
I want
Oh
to
my
do
God,
a
yeah.
LAN party.
That would be
with
awesome.
Smash Brothers. I want to do a LAN party with like a bunch of fucking people. Like,
Porn star land potty.
Oh, a porn star LAN party. We should fucking do that. That would be so.
That'd be amazing.
What
She
that
has
is
no
a LAN
idea what
party.
you're talking about.
What's a
She's
LAN
never-
party?
We can do a
Really?
PC LAN party.
You're kicked out of Nerd Nation if you don't
What the
know.
heck's a LAN party?
I don't even know.
Literally,
Okay,
we
so that's where a
rent.
bunch of people get
we-
together.
We
and
rent a
we can
big
have audiences
Airbnb
together,
that
and then
put
play
like
each other.
bring like a bunch
Oh,
of TVs.
Tournament stuff.
That's
Okay,
yeah,
so but
that's-
anybody's butt in Mario Kart.
If you just said that,
Anybody's
I
butt.
understood.
We
Okay.
challenge anybody in Mario Kart.
We can go play.
Dance Dance Revolution, anything. Let's go. Let's do it.
No, we would. I don't
Anything.
know. We could play Fortnite. We could do a Fortnite LAN party.
I love Fortnite.
I never
Fortnite's
I
played
mean,
fun.
me
Fortnite,
too.
so I'll start.
Yeah.
You don't want me on your team for Fortnite. I
Do
never
you play
played
any
Fortnite.
other
played
first
Call
person
of
shooter
Duty.
games like CS:GO or Call of Duty, anything like that?
I played Call of Duty before.
Mm.
Still don't.
I hate Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I hate it. I don't like Apex Legends or any of those.
I don't like Apex either.
I hate that one.
CS:GO. That was pretty
I
fun.
still don't like those.
I don't think I played that one.
Yeah, that one's it's like really, really fast paced and competitive on that one. Like I die more times than I'd like to admit on that game, but it's
Why
still
don't y'all just do a Quake turning?
a Quake. I've never played
Oh,
Quake.
you know
What?
we
Yeah.
could do a we can do a
Mario
Smite
Kart.
LAN
Oh
party.
my god!
How about Mario Party?
Everybody, we can teach everybody how to play Smite. Smite
Yeah,
is
that's-
easy.
what-
I've
Smite.
played Smite. Smite was
Excuse me,
hard.
Michaela. I have a
I
Vegas
got
question.
one.
If you had to choose between going to the Mafia Museum or the Pinball Museum, what would be the better bang for your buck?
Pinball.
Pinball?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds kind of fun.
Have you ever been to Zach Bagans' museum in Las Vegas?
I didn't even hear. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's basically the guy that does Ghost Adventures. He has this museum with like all these
Oh,
haunted
cool.
items. Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool. Oh my god, I would totally go to that. I would so do that.
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of want to go to Wolf's Meow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Heard of that?
I have.
I have.
Oh my god, I want to go. So bad.
Nice.
I'm gonna look up what that place is called.
What, the museum?
Yeah.
you have any advice for people visiting Vegas for their first time?
Ooh.
It's
I guess you know what you can. It doesn't hurt to go out. I would say go to the Strip for the first time. Uh, I like the Cosmopolitan. That's nice. The bungalows are really cool if you have lots of money. Um, it's so much fun because it's connected to the marquee, so you could just like go in and out like at will. So much fun. I don't know. That's what I've done, but I'm kind of like a loner homebody, so I mean, I'm probably not the one
I
to
hear
ask.
you. The last time I was out there, I was there for AVN, so I didn't get to explore as much as I wanted to the last time I was out there.
I'm a
so
little.
if
I'm
you're
an
trying to be a
extra.
baller on a budget, like budget wise, if you're trying to go there with no money, how could you have fun?
Oh, go to Red Rock, like the hiking.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay.
A lot of
in
people like
Vegas,
doing that.
yeah. So in Vegas, like I know with all the hotels on the strips and everything like that. Is there any type of like entertainment that you can see
There's
for free?
there's
Or,
tons of free shows. I think they even have like free mermaid shows at the Silverton. I heard. There's what else kind of free shows? I mean, I don't even know, but I know there's free shows like all over the place.
yeah,
I'm drawing a blank right now, but I do know there's a
yeah,
ton to do. I mean, even
So
just walking around is fun,
yeah.
and then you kind of just meet people and figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
and see
fun.
that's the thing with us when we go on vacation, we want to find like the cool fun stuff that you can do that's not going to cost a whole bunch of money, and then like
Hmm.
during the end of the trip is where we'll be like, okay, now we can blow our money
Yeah.
because I don't like I don't like going on a trip and then I'm like the first 2 or 3 days that I'm there, I'm like, man, I just spent like all of my money and now what can I do? So we like to wait towards the end of it to do the super expensive stuff and then like have some time doing other things.
The super expensive stuff. You know what that is?
Oh,
Arcades.
I would suggest Zoomanity if you're gonna go see a show,
Okay.
because that was so fun. I liked that. I liked that show.
I'm taking notes, by the way.
Yeah.
Next time I go
I've
back,
seen a bunch of shows. I have a friend. He always takes me to shows every time he's in town.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
I always get to see all these shows that I would probably not even bother going to see on my own time. I honestly wouldn't even care. I would just stay at home and play video games.
Now,
But,
do
you know,
most
people like to drag
locals
me out.
even really go out and do anything at this strip, or is it normally just tourists? Like,
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. People that live here want to go to downtown Las Vegas if they want to go out.
yeah,
That's where the locals go.
Mhm.
More towards Fremont.
But I don't even want to do that. Like, I'm an introvert extrovert. Like when I go out,
Same.
it's to a rave. That's when I go out. It's rave season. That's the only time I want to go out, and that's the only time I will go out. But
there you go.
people drag you out sometimes.
Yeah. So speaking of like that whole rave scene and EDM shows and stuff like that, have you ever been to like Coachella or any of those shows? I know there's a big festival that's in Las Vegas that they have. I forget the name of it though.
EDC.
EDC.
Yeah.
Oh, I love EDC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always go to EDC. I didn't go this year, but I was just like I had no sitter, so I was just like, you know what, COVID and all this shit. I was just like, whatever. I miss a year. Oh,
Can
big deal.
somebody bring me to a EDC? Because that would be wild. Like,
I'll take you.
hell yeah.
I'll go with you.
Hell yeah.
I'm a lot of fun to EDC with too. So
And the best part about taking JV is
Uh-oh.
you can get into all of the areas that you normally couldn't access because he's in a wheelchair.
Thank you, babe.
awesome.
Front row seats everywhere, pretty much.
Yeah,
if
I'm
I
taking
can.
you to the next Coheed and Cambria concert we go to so we can get
Amazon stop.
Dude, if it's in Madison Square Garden, I got you right there. Whoops.
Actually, I think they are going to have a show
Nice.
there coming up soon. So maybe we might do that.
Yeah, I'm connected with the garden, so just let me know.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Autumn is still trying to get a locket of Claudio Sanchez's hair. So don't tell that to the public; they'll ban us from the concerts.
Don't put it on this Discord.
No,
No,
it was his hair.
She's obsessed with this man. She's like, He has an angelic voice, and his hair is so beautiful. I just want to snip a little bit of it off and keep it as a keepsake.
Oh my goodness.
I have an angelic voice when I
You
rap.
know,
I'm
you
just
need to
saying.
come for me. I collect baby teeth. Can you imagine his face?
Yeah, but
Can you
see,
imagine his face?
that's what I feel like the nerdy stuff is going more towards now. Is like the creepier
I
things.
just be wanting an autograph and a
No,
picture,
like,
some basic stuff.
Oddity ass bitches like me
She
Yeah.
want hair
are.
clippings.
There's a lot of them. Yeah,
What's next? What sample?
but you gotta have to be kind of that person already to be like willing to like. Oh look, I just bought 3 baby heads. What am I gonna use these baby heads for? I don't know. My mom just comes to my house. She's like, "Here, I brought you this," and it's
Like
three
little
baby
doll
heads.
heads. I'm like,
Like
what are we gonna do
some
with
have
these?
like little eyeballs, and I take the eyeballs out, and I'm like, and then I put them inside the baby head. They look fucking creepy. I walk around with them, and I'm like, "Oh, look at my baby head!" Like
Oh,
anybody else would be like, "What the fuck are you doing? You have a baby head." Like, and I'm over here. Look how creepy! Look how cute! I could put a plant inside of it.
she's like the female Deadpool.
Yeah.
Baby hand.
Look at my baby head.
But what you were saying too, like you said when you worked like at the doctor's office, you noticed that the richer people that were doctors and stuff like really weird, creepy stuff.
Exactly.
So-
The weirder shit that they can buy, they want.
Yeah, so is that like becoming the new nerd thing? Is to like collect oddities?
I'm saying like it's more. It was always prominent though. Like I'm not saying oddities as much stuff as like the real shit, like props from movies.
Yeah.
Like I know there was a producer that my mom knew that he collected stuff from horror movies, and he had a syringe from Saw, but where like the bitch fell into that whole
Oh yeah.
thing full of syringes. He had one of those like in a box. Like it was fucking awesome. It was beautiful. I was like, that's it was really fucking cool. And I was like, I want to collect shit like that, like props from like really cool movies and like legitimate things.
Everything else.
Dude, if I could get the Professor X
Stuff that I
chair,
can, like,
That would be sweet.
hell
All right,
yeah.
so Michaela, I'm going to share this up on the screen for you. That way you can, since you said you've never heard of that museum before,
Hmm.
it's right here. So it's Zach Bagans, the Haunted Museum.
Oh no, I have not seen that before, but I would totally go there.
What is that?
straight up in Vegas.
Yeah, this is in Vegas. Like, look
Excuse
at
me,
this.
Gary. What did you put on the screen?
I went to the Death Museum in Hollywood or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which was really cool. Or in the Museum of Death, I forget what it was called.
Yeah, we have one.
The
here
Museum of
myself,
Death?
And
Yeah.
is it Philly, right? That's the Mutter Museum. Or is it Pittsburgh? It's one of the Pennsylvania areas.
I can't remember. I think it's. Oh my.
But see, these things are super cool. Like, and apparently everything that's in his museum is a haunted item.
Oh my god, that might be bad because my house is already haunted.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I already have issues. Like I don't know if I want
We
more
should do an
issues.
investigation at your house.
Oh my gosh.
I have issues. Like I will be streaming and my shit will fly off. Like in such an unnatural way. There was no way to be like, okay, that was. Oh, I can explain it. It was the wind. There's no way to explain the shit I see.
Have you like gotten the history of your home to see if anything weird has happened there?
Well, it's been happening since I was little. I've
Oh.
been having this stuff go on since my whole entire life.
So you have something that follows you from place
And it's
to
not just
place.
one thing.
Shout out to
I
Zach.
see things.
Yeah, Zach,
It
if you
happens
hear
to
this-
everyone that hangs out with me
Talk
too.
would like you to come to her home and do an investigation. You need to do the first porn star. Well, no, I can't say because he did investigate Heidi's house,
Mhm.
and she was unplayable. Like she was a porn star, so the second ever porn star.
All right, so Porn Stars Podcast says, I can't remember where it is, but there's a spot on the strip where they do a pirate show and sink a ship, or at least they did when I was 12, or when I went 12 years ago.
When I went 12 years ago.
That sounds interesting. Like I'd like to see a pirate ship get sunk in the middle of the desert.
I love
Interesting.
the same as like us going to the beach and
If
me
they
going,
didn't
there's a
change the
dragon that
attraction,
comes
yeah.
out of the castle. And literally the year that we go there, it's getting torn down.
Yeah.
And
Royal Beach.
I'm like, fuck, I wanted to show you the dragon castle from like 12 years ago.
All right, so Adam, we're up to an hour and 4 minutes here. Is there any more questions that you?
No, I really want. I guess where can my audience find you online, Michaela?
I'm mainly well, I have Instagram, Twitter, OnlyFans, ChatterBait, all at Miss Michaela Cox. So it's all easily found. I keep it the same, so they can
All right.
easily find me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And okay, once again, Michaela will be in Pornado the movie, coming out soon. Michaela, thank you so much for being a guest.
Thank you
This
for
has been a
having me here.
blast.
Yeah, thank
Yep.
you.
And thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you.
And we will definitely see you at Exotica.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All right, that was totally awesome. She was a great guest.
Yeah.
She was an amazing guest.
Yes, for sure. I am excited for her to come to Exotica. If she does end up making it to New Jersey, to have her at our booth. I think
Dude,
that
I'm
would be
excited.
amazing.
What?
Yeah, we would definitely love to get her and Autumn filming something nerdy together. I think that would be sweet. Yes, and Mr. Mrs. Mars back here as well. So yeah, we have to go adult now because we have to get children ready for bed and bath for school tomorrow.
Like we still haven't
Your kids are back in school already?
Yeah, they started yesterday.
About almost getting hit
Oh,
by a
shit.
car.
Oh,
So yeah, let's go ahead and say that. We'll go ahead and talk about Jason almost getting hit by a car, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
All right, man. Just saying. it's
Okay,
calling it a night.
you also have. He has food out there, so I guess we have to pay.
Adam on
Yeah.
the payroll.
Alright.
Why did you almost get hit by a car, Jason?
yeah, Jason, what's up with that, man? Like,
I hope you're okay, brother.
He
For
said,
real.
I didn't really have a good morning. Almost got hit by a car.
Yes, Jason was on Twitter earlier and was like, "I almost got hit by a car. It scared me." And I was like,
yeah,
"What?"
Jason, I was working, so I couldn't respond to you, but I saw the message and I was like, I hope you're okay.
Fucking Jason.
I know how it is though to be in a car accident. It's scary. What's
Yeah.
good, Jason? Hello, Jason,
Jason,
from
I
Mars.
don't know, like maybe Jason was walking down the street in a car. Did you know that there
I
was?
hope you're okay.
I'm gonna tell a
Yeah,
story
much
about
love to
that.
you, Jason, and I thank you for supporting not just Autumn and I individually, but Awesome Sauce Radio as a whole. And
Yes.
I really just hope that you're okay, bro.
Yeah, Jason, shout out to you for being another friend on the wheel side of things.
Alrighty, so Adam, you want to go ahead and close it out because I'm actually running out of hard drive space too.
All right, so what we're going to do is I want to thank everyone for being a part of the show. Thank everyone for listening. Remember, you don't need sight to have a vision. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. I love you all. Light them out.
JV Wheels, follow me. Shout out Big Tiki.
Autumn South X.
Bye guys.
Thanks.
Bye. Love you.
Love y'all.